Hi guys! So tonight two curious bears are walking downtown Roseburg back in the day. So early 1800s, they put all this together in just this small downtown area. Roseburg used to be a pretty small community. It's now like, I don't know, 20 square miles. It's a much larger place. So tonight we're just going to walk around quietly, put on your headphones tonight, or tomorrow, I guess, when you get this video. Go ahead and listen with your headphones and see if you pick up any voices. The most famous stuff is you can actually hear carriages coming through or people talking when no one's around. So let's do it. I got me and Lizzie today. Little sister bear. All right. Keep it up and I'm going to show people how weird you are tonight. Oh my god, what is wrong with you? You are so interesting. You're the best thing ever. I know, right? I'm not going to feature you in the next video if you do this again. Psycho. Now we're supposed to be quiet. Shh. Joseph, would you stop? Just 5 more minutes. So when we come down here, you guys, you'll see it does get a lot quieter down here. Elizabeth. So we're listening, Lizzie. That's what we're doing right now. So my favorite part is when you will actually hear like horse clomping, you know what I mean? Or you'll hear the sound of buckles on leather and carriages.
Like wiped out from doing that.
I'll show you guys the top of these buildings. So this is where people would own a shop and then have their living quarters upstairs for a lot of the shops through this town.
People still live up in this one.
Well, these are all apartments now,
Yeah.
but it used to be shop owners lived upstairs. This place has changed a lot in 100 years, 150 years. Right now the voices we hear are just other people in the downtown area. When I was a kid, you'd come down here and this place would just be a ghost town at night, which was amazing. I'm actually going to hit the other street over because I want to show you guys how, like, one street would be the storefronts on either side of the street down here. Oh, don't mind the people screaming, they're having fun. And then the next street over would be like the back sides of all the buildings. Used to have this amazing water fountain in town. It was marble, and it had places where you could post your horse. You know, like it had like a loop where you could put your horse in.
This place rocks.
And then it also had a place where you could water your dogs, and like it was just a really beautiful fountain. And they took it down because the woman was naked, and the New Society couldn't handle it. So this area down here is mostly the backs of buildings on this street. So it's a lot quieter. So hopefully we can pick up either some voices that do not belong to the screaming woman having a lot of fun. Maybe even some carriage sounds. across the street over here. Because I think I'd be listening to less fans and air conditioners down here. Look at this old building.
Do you think you'll live up there?
Looks like it used to be business offices.
Used to be,
I know, it's a very creepy, very empty building.
I don't like it. It used to be a little, art supply store. For like $6. It was nice. It was like Blick's, but like Roseburg.
Mm-hmm.
This place is cool. This place is cool too. I want to take you and Joey or something.
Liz is giving me a tour of all the places and shops she wants to visit with me.
Oh, so that. I'll go for the landmarks that she's on this. She gave me a free coffee shop.
I'm gonna have to buy the Necrophonic app for Lizzie when I get paid so that we can use that too.
I didn't know this was over here.
Oh, I love when they do that. A little water fountain for us. And then
Has a lot of
a little water fountain for Fluffy. That's so cute. Uh-huh. Oh, it's quieter over here. This is nice. Let's head down here where it's quieter. Oh, look at this building. Looks like an old firehouse or something, you know? It's pretty cool looking. Some old warehouse. Very old warehouse.
I thought it was the button.
Hmm?
It was the place that made buttons.
I don't know. Like the button factory?
It was, I think it was the old newspaper place. Brunswick newspaper.
Huh. Oh, it's been around for a long time, I can tell you that much. Roseburg Printing has been active for 100 some odd years.
It smells like Mexican food. Oh, big golly, Mr. Rodriguez.
Okay, you. Now stop talking, Joseph. We're trying to listen. There's a tattoo parlor once, 420. That's the address, so.
Alright.
The old courthouse. I love this old courthouse. Let's go over the steps and see if we can pick up anything.
This game last year, or
Sorry guys, I'm jiggling the camera. My arm started to get tired. I love this old courthouse building. If the sprinklers weren't on, I'd go up to the doors. And talk about a haunted building. Oh my god, there are so many stories in this building. So over here used to be the library, and then it got turned into business offices. That was one of my first volunteer positions. I got to put away books and fell in love with a whole series from Clan of the Cave Bear. And then like they wrote, I think, 5 books in the series that were just amazing. It had a lot of so obviously it was about caveman days, but like it was this woman's transition through all these periods of time, and they would use like actual holistic medicine in the book that was real.
This church always creeps me out.
I know, right? Let's walk around the back of the church because it is quiet around here.
Just the preschool.
Oh, neat. Just a little patio with a really cool set of stairs. It's kind of hard to see though. Let's see if I can. I'm gonna try to get my. There it is. That's a little better. Got some lighting going. As you guys can tell, I'm still working on my editing skills. That's awesome. I'll just leave the camera light on now. I don't want to waste battery, but this used to be a walk-through, but now it's a locked gate because time. I just like the way the stairs are in here. Oh, I really wish I had the Necrophonic app. You doing all right? You're hugging yourself. You feeling weird?
Yeah.
What kind of weird?
Not
Not
fun.
fun?
No, I said not
Oh, okay. Well, you have a tendency to be sensitive. Like
You're right.
spiritually sensitive.
I know.
Yeah. So usually when you shut down, see your body language, it looks like this. Your arms crossed into yourself. You're nervous about something. Ooh, and a bug says hello.
Those are the little T-moths.
Oh, I don't like them.
They freak me out.
They're very green and yes, they freak me out.
I don't know what they're called. They're at work all the time. But they look like a little T with their muff.
Yeah, they're gross.
And they freak me out. Well, pretty.
I think we're coming up to the old Masonite building. Oh, thank you for the bright lights, sir. Right, let's just turn that around a little bit. It would be cool if I could remember where the old Masonite building is, because it actually has the Masonite symbol.
I'm pretty sure it's maybe that one.
And see, there was something about the old church because now you can see Lizzie's body language. Just a little bit different. And yeah, in case you haven't noticed, we're in our work uniforms. Just one more hint. I bet if you watch all of my videos, you could probably find out my entire life and come to my house. Please don't. Just you're like, obviously works in the medical field.
We're talking about old people.
Right.
Solidarity snack.
I'm gonna fix my angle on my camera here a little bit. That's better. I don't know when this post office was put in, but I know it's been there forever. Right? He's gonna call out a random number. 1965. I wouldn't be that old. Depends on how old our.
Yeah, there's just a song stuck in my head.
Oh. Looks cool down there. Just show off another building here, guys. I just like the way this looks. Lizzie reminded me she thought it was like a jail for a long time because it totally looks like a jail. I don't know how well you can see in, but a bed and a desk down there. I don't want to show the vehicle that I'm walking past.
Top right's boarded up. The top of the window.
I'm looking. I just don't want to show this truck that I'm standing next to. Oh wow, they are. That thump was somebody kicking something down the road. If anyone here wants to talk to us, I'm listening. Just like the way this looks with the turrets up there. Isn't that cool looking?
It's the dance store. Gymnastics.
Well, before that it was a something different, but
I went on a field trip here.
yeah. The Flegel Center, established 1914.
It's pretty cool.
It's a natural history site. This building's been used for a lot of things, and when I was a kid, it was used for church functions. It was a dance studio. I'm trying to figure out what it was before all that, because it's such a neat looking building. You have this cool little windy path down the side of it. It's down here. you know, without anybody telling me what it is. Wonder what it was before that. Something in my head tells me that it used, I'm trying to remember from my childhood, but I actually think it was a military purpose.
Probably like a boarding school or something.
No, well, no, I don't know. I can't remember exactly what it was, but I think it was actually like, you know, a military building. That's why it has the turrets on top. And this little tiny alley. Look how small this is down here. Okay. Come on, Betty. There's a human over there and my hackles came up, so I quickly turned around. Nope, I don't need to deal with anybody. Where? Oh, another shop that Lizzie wants me to visit. It's another old, really cool building. So this was one of the hospitals, and let me show you how I know that. So, see the old hospital? Look at this thing. I've got to get across the street here, guys. Hold on. So this is an old hospital. Isn't that awesome looking? Now it's just little shops and half empty businesses. And then right next to it would have been the Flagel Center. But before it was the Flagel Center, it was something, God, I'm going to remember later. If anyone else who lives in this area can remember, then I'll do another video down here that'll give me the proper names for that building down there and for what used to be a hospital here. Usually this is the part of town where you can hear like horses and carriages and stuff. But everybody's got exhaust fans, and every once in a while somebody drives through. There's a sign down here that says Professional Center on the same building as the hospital. Walk around down here a bit. And then we're going to start heading back to the car. Because my coworker Steven got me nervous. When I was like, oh, I'm going to totally do a night video in the middle of town. It's well lit and everything will be fine. And he's like, oh, be careful. I'm like, oh, now I got that in my head. Thanks. I wanted to do something with my daughter instead of my son this time, but now he's got me all freaked out, worried. And that one guy that I saw, I wanted to go check out between the buildings and get a little nosy, but there was a guy standing there walking like toward the building, and I didn't want to deal with that. So in the middle of all these 2-story and 3-story buildings, right, there's that.
What's that mini deep building?
Like a 1-story brick building.
And then like
weird.
right above it is another 2-story building.
See, I wish I had permission to come through these buildings, because this is another one that's known to be like people walking through it. When you're at work, you'll see a shadow, or you'll see like a person come around the corner and you expect to see them on the other side of the doorway and there's nobody there.
Do you have any weird ghost stories, Mom?
I was trying to think what else came to me as a kid. But this was one of the things we used to do as kids, teenagers. We'd come out here and just wander around downtown. Nothing malice in it, just talking and hanging out. We'd sit on a bench somewhere and do nothing.
If I ever make a couple extra $100, I'm taking you here.
Oh, another place Lizzie wants me to visit.
Everything on the menu was like $15 to $16.
These flowers are amazing. Look how big they are.
They're dope.
Holy cow. Those are gorgeous. I don't think I've ever seen them that big before. It's quiet over here and I don't see anybody confrontational. We'll walk across the street again. Another church across the other way. Oh, sorry guys, if I'm going to point something out. Another church across the other way.
And the it's mariachi look, I could smell it.
This is so cool looking, isn't it though? I love the windows out here.
I love this place.
The little fire escape. Really trying to see if we pick up any voices or sounds that we don't hear now, but when I play it back probably tomorrow I'll watch it with my headphones on and see what we pick up. Doors were so weird shaped back then. Look how tall that door is. Super weird. Oh, Lizzie's standing on a basement entrance. Yeah, so this thing comes up and they to load, usually like load ice and supplies down below it. It's pretty cool. Relatively clean out downtown.
Look, there's the little moose tracks and deer tracks.
Oh, how cute is that? And they have turned into elk tracks?
Yeah.
That's neat. They did a really cute little theme down here. There's something loud going on down there, so I'm not gonna go down there.
Probably
There's the Masonite temple, but I'm wondering what
They have an old people lift.
1909. This used to be apartments too. Yeah, these stairs are outrageous.
They have an old people thing.
Uh-huh.
That's everything. I love it.
It's a chair lift. That's what you call it. Not an old people thing. A chair lift. It's a cool little couch in here. In this sitting area. A picture of George Washington. That's cool. I got told once upon a time that George Washington would never sit for any of his portraits, so every single one of his portraits aren't actually him. It's someone thinking when they do it. If I'm wrong though, somebody write in there which portrait he actually sat for, because that's what I grew up knowing, that he didn't do that. I'm gonna cross the street again just because I can. I want to show off this Masonite building. Oh, how cool is this safe over here? It's just a big old safe. That's neat. Okay, so there's the Masonite building. Oh, that was creepy. I looked over and I thought it was a shadow moving, and it was just the ceiling fan in the window. So there's a big tree in the way. Hold on, let me get a better angle of this thing.
There used to be a big Charizard stuffed animal in this little window over here.
Oh, that's cute. Right. Let's see if we can get a little bit further. There we go. This is neat looking. Alright guys, we're gonna make our way back to the car. So, oh, let me turn this around. Ooh, let me turn that off first. Oh, that's better. So, we're gonna head back to the car because we're at the half-hour mark. But thanks for coming with us on our little Curious Bears adventure. Thanks to Sister Bear. Thank you, Sister Bear.
You're welcome.
And as always, Mama is the Curious Bear. And thanks again. And like and subscribe and tell your friends and thumbs
Smash that
up.
like subscribe button.
Right? Yeah, so just share our videos because again, I really love doing them. I want to see what happens if somebody, you know, I don't want to say somebody important, but if the right person sees it, what I could do more with what I were doing as a hobby. Thanks for sharing and thanks for hanging out with us, and we'll probably do another one of these where we just come around downtown and see if there's any voices we pick up. One of these days I'll get to proper editing, and if I hear something on during the video when I'm listening to it at home, I'll go ahead and type in what I think I hear. But until then, it's all about you guys, and so share it with other people. Give me some pointers if I'm not doing something right, or if there's something I should be doing more of. Give me some pointers. If you like our little shtick with me and Joseph, the little games we play back and forth, let me know that too. But be nice.
There's so many up there.
All right, so thanks again, guys, and bye. Lizzie, say bye.
See you later, alligator.
Bye.